This European cricket event is proudly brought to you by HCL Software, Rado and 1xBet.
What they can as the first ball comes in and is played away by Shakil Chauhan. First up, the bowler is Amjad Sher. Reach that boundary as often as possible, and just as I say that, this ball is pulled away onto the leg side, and that will be a big Maximo, the first one of the day. Ball, and once again just pitches short and pulled high and wide, and that's another Maximo, two in a row. Ramalama, far, far, far. And this one is in another gear as Shakil hits it down the ground for his first big Maximo. And this one again hit hard down and straight along the ground, and also to the boundary for a 4. So that's 2 boundaries now. Dark, chilly one. And this one isn't dark or chilly. This one is flying over the boundary. Ramalama, far, far, far over the boundary for another Maximo. Oh, we were saying catches are going to be important, and that one goes down pretty much. Now he gets another chance, and this time he does take it. This time he comes in a lot. Shayan Khan gets 2 bites at the cherry. That doesn't always happen, and that's the end of Captain Shakil Chauhan. He decides to go down there again. It doesn't quite work. So he goes for 17 off his 8 balls.
Well, it's only going to cost him 1 run. That is such a...
Zaman outside off and missed there on the boundary, through for a 4. And there he faces the challenge and says, "That's all mine." He knocks the wickets over. "You miss, I hit," says Captain Khan.
Yeah, exactly. It's just, I suppose it's on a bit of a length, a little bit of inseam, to be honest. It's just a wild heave attempt. I mean, it's aggressive, but then if there's absolutely no technique behind it, it's risky. Put it that way. Nigam gets the death rattle. He's out for 1, and the score, 50 for 2. This is a terrible ball first up. That's going to be a no ball. Gulzaman comes on.
But this one high over the straight boundary, and Ramalama, far, far, far. That is a big Maximo. This one hit in the air. Will the fielder take the catch? Yes, he does. Once again, a well-judged catch, and that is the end of Madul Islam, not quite connecting as he would have liked. And he leaves with the score on 66 with 4 runs to his name off the 5 deliveries he faced.
Yeah, and once again, Cheyenne, I'd say it's perfect technique, but good enough.
Had a decent day yesterday. This one. And this one is hit well and high over the offside. And the half century is brought up with another big Maximo. Ramalama, far, far, far. That is 50 up for Shakil Chauhan. Okay, this one again wide outside off, and just like earlier in the over, it goes high. Spins you around, and this is a good shot. Played high and wide over the leg side boundary. You can see he's just a bit deeper in his crease there as well. And this one again over. And an edge over the keeper between the little flying slip, and that goes to the boundary. Well, I'm sure we're going to see lots of that today. And this one is some aggressive batting from Shakil Chauhan again. And this one pushed, pulled hard and pulled over the boundary for 4. Bowling wide, bowling round, big angle. And that angle doesn't change anything. It's a big 6 and another Maximo. Rama Lama Lama, far, far, far. Oh no, he hits it straight to square leg. On his 100, it was there for the taking. And that's gonna be a little disappointment, but he has done a fantastic job for his team. 95 off 33 deliveries. And from a score of 129. And if he did, it probably would have gone over. And this one, high and wide. Will the fielder puts his hands up and it bounces off his hands for a boundary, or did he actually? And they're wide. That's that angle created, and Shahan can't stop the ball from going over the boundary. Oh yes, and 140 it will be. This is a big 6. Maximo, Rama Lama Lama, far, far, far for the last ball. And that brings up 143 for Tallinn United. That is a really good effort, and that's going to put some pressure on the strikers, and that's going to take some doing in a final.
Here we go with Samir Khan, starting with a big wide, and that's the worst possible start, really. Is it going to go? It does hit the ball hard, this one. Very catchable height, but into the gap. He's off the mark with 4.
And he comes in. This one plays high and wide over the leg side. This one goes to the boundary, doesn't go over for a Maxima, goes for a 4. Let's see what he can do. He hasn't faced a ball yet, but so far, Cher is hitting them well. And high and wide and over the boundary. Rama Lama Lama, far, far, far. It's still flying. So Sakil, and there we have it. That is a huge wicket. Captain Khan out just the second ball he faces. And Shaquille is having the game of, I'm not going to say the game of his life. He's probably had a few, but he's having a good one today.
I'll say it. He's having the game of his life. Look at that swing. It's full toss. I think he plays inside it, which is surprising. I said it last over, didn't I? I said we know that occasionally Habib will play a loose one finger last over as well.
True. Well, he's going to get another little clip on the fingers as this one is hit to the boundary from Aslan Amjad. And this is wide outside of off, and the batter hits it straight into the covers and caught. A good catch by Shahan there. Sahil?
Yeah, well, I mean, this sums up Amjad's tournament, really. It's there, it's begging to be hit. Kind of was away from his body, didn't get a lot of power in the shot.
Didn't really move with it, with his legs. He just reached for it.
Well, first I watched this ball get pounded to the boundary as Cher just keeps on keeping on.
Oh, sounds nasty. And this one, Cher pulling it over the boundary. Billy again, this time down the crease from Cher.
That was pretty funny. This is not so funny for a Billy who's going to go for another 6. Cher carrying.
Yeah, and once again through the offside now. It should be stopped and isn't. It just goes through the fielder there on the boundary. And this one, will it be taken? The fielder's coming in, and it's a good catch there from Billy taking that one. So a well-judged catch and another wicket going down for the strikers. That's the big wicket.
Sometimes it just scrambles the circuits of the batter.
Hope you have a good tournament. And this one, a big top edge over. Is some undulations in it, so it does bump around a bit, as a lot of the grounds do. And this one again over the infield. Okay, this one's hit well, but straight to the fielder and well taken. Again, Samir Khan, a very well-judged catch. That's the 4th wicket now down for the strikers, and things are slowly starting to build up and get ever so difficult now.
Well, this is where
Elias Hassan now straight down the ground over the bowler's head. First ball, boundary. And again, hit well, but hit straight to the fielder. this time on the boundary down there. So again, it's getting more difficult for the strikers with every wicket that goes down.
And maybe it's not his time to shine.
And this is pretty special. This one is connected well, and Ramalama, far, far, far. Oh, and there we go. Start the car indeed.
He's definitely a left-hand high five or low five kind of person, but it was a good rock. This one didn't miss.
Similar to the ball before, just this one, he gets on the stumps perfectly.
Not coming in, and I got to admit, I was bad for that. I'd throw out a few.
And this one, he gets outside off stump, and again, a very well taken catch. And TSK getting another wicket now. And this game is slowly looking ever more in the hands of Tallinn United.
Isn't it a funny old game? The twists and turns we've seen here. And
again, another catch, and well taken. This catch going to Shakil, so he's everywhere, taking wickets, scoring runs. That's Devala. Just hitting the toe end of the bat, not really getting the middle. And hitting it down to the mid-off.
It's been a good field that they've set. It just seems to be working. Start of a day, but it's only a start, isn't it? They want to put together two more opportunities. Again, they beat the Stallions earlier in the week. Hippos have had their measure, I think. But, again, Hippos won't have Gooch today. He's already on the...
Well, the Hippos have been giving and switching their batting lineup up. As another one goes up and another catch is taken, the good catching continues.
It wasn't Devala that was out earlier. It was Iftika. Devala's still out there. But, now, can confirm, Devala is gone. And this one will be caught in the circles. That's 9 down. And it's last rights for the strikers. Again, he's looking really sore. Still, his tournament's not over yet.
Yeah, he's got more to do. And this one, this one gets to the boundary through the onside field there, the umbrella field that are there on the boundary. So that's a...
Well, not exactly the most kind of, what's the word, dignified way to end a game, but hey, win's a win, and they will get the win. The Tallinn Strikers eliminated in sensational fashion. The underdog, Tallinn United, have made it to the top 3. They're banged up. They're a bit sore, but they will continue.